The Bard and the Bible, June 19th. Going God's Way. What is decreed must be, and be this so. Twelfth Night, Act 1. A man's heart deviseth his way, but the Lord directeth his steps. Proverbs 16:9. Have you ever concocted a brilliant plan that backfired? You're not alone. Duke Orsino schemed to have his new servant, Cesario, call on the Countess Olivia to convince her that Orsino loves her and Olivia ought to love him back, miscarries almost from the start. Olivia finds the messenger more compelling than the message. She thinks Cesario is worth seeing again. She contrives a device to make sure the youth will return the next day. She's being impetuous, but shrugs off any misgivings, telling herself what is decreed must be, and be this so. If Twelfth Night were a Broadway musical, she would start singing Que sera sera at this point. Whatever will be, will be. Many of Shakespeare's contemporaries believed in fate, as reflected in Olivia's words. They thought that much of life were predetermined by the stars, for example, and individuals could do little to affect what would happen to them. But the Bible paints a different picture. The first humans were given a choice. Genesis 2:16-17. Every human being, the Bible says, is responsible for his or her actions. Ezekiel 18:20. God has good plans for his people. Example, Jeremiah 29:11, Ephesians 2:10. But he does not force us to follow his way. Each of us can choose our will or God's will, and it is never too late to choose God's will. You can simply say, God, I want what you want, and then believe that he will direct your steps. Are there any areas of your life in which you are choosing your own way instead of God's way? The poet and the player. Shakespeare, who was an actor, playwright, and shareholder in theatres and theatre companies, was unique in his day. None of his contemporaries is known to have played so many roles, so to speak, in the theatre.